Welcome back to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. This is episode 12, I think. I don't remember exactly. I changed my appearance a little bit. I kind of like it. So I spent the ability I collected on another one of these, which I can now craft fire and poison arrows. So I did that. And this one is the poison arrow, and this one is a fire arrow. So, let's just continue the story now.
So, this is it.
Hidden chamber of the cultists. Here, all alone.
I'm going inside. Keep my clothes for me?
Best not to go in with your weapons, either. I don't think they'll look too kindly on that.
How do I look?
Terrifying.
Good.
Find me once you've found out the truth in there. Keep your wits about you. Try not to do anything rash.
Me? Rash? Thought these ridiculous costumes were a good idea.
You're late! Very late! It's a good thing Diemos hasn't arrived yet.
Sorry, it's my first time.
A new recruit? Welcome, welcome!
There's a lot of people here.
All share our common mind.
Good.
We're here to evaluate the strides taken by the cult since the last meeting. We haven't met for some time.
Where did they come from?
The land and across the seas, we assemble as a community. Here, there is no war. There are no sides.
You mentioned someone. Diemos. Who is that?
You'll learn his name very, very quickly.
He's our leader.
I'm sure he believes that, but no. He's our weapon. He's difficult, but he does important work for us. I don't envy his position one bit.
I'll go talk to the others. Thank you.
Yes, before Diemos comes. Who knows if you'll get a word in after that.
It's only blood right now, but who knows? Diemos may ask for our hands next. Go on! Make your offering. We just have to keep our sights on what the bloodline will do for us.
The bloodline?
The mother, the father, the sister, you know, his kin. We need them. All of them.
To use them.
That information is not for Diemos, of course. You know how volatile he is. He could rip through us easily.
I'll be sure to keep it to myself.
As you should. Nor can he know we're about to capture his mother.
And do what with her?
I would lower my voice if I were you. Just know she will be put to good use, unless she's uncontrollable.
You know where she is?
No, but it won't be long until we do, I assure you. She's the cult's next target.
Tell me about Diemos.
He's shown us what we need to know. He's a machine, a weapon for the cult. Someone that unstable can't be trusted with such personal information.
I have to go.
To our great ambition.
To ambition.
I'll need much more information to identify who these cultists are.
You're not listening. Forget the mother. She's useless.
I'm still not convinced.
You. We need another opinion on this. Why split resources searching for a woman we can't find? If we narrow our focus, Athens will be ours. Immediate threats have to be destroyed. Pericles has to be destroyed.
Not without the mother. We aren't strong enough without the mother.
Don't let Diemos hear that. If anything, we should be hunting the father.
We know who the mother is. Looking for the father would be a waste of resources.
What do you think? Hunt the champion's mother or his father?
The mother.
She's right.
Get your priorities straight. Before you know it, Pericles will shore up his defenses and we will have lost our chance.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Letters to and from the cult. Gods, they have a foothold in every part of the Greek world.
We're in more danger than I thought.
Pull yourself together, Malaka! You're a fucking pig before slaughter!
I'll do it, I swear. I'll kill him. Let me go.
You like to watch, you sick fuck! You're not just going to watch, you're going to teach this little insolent shit a lesson!
Does he deserve it?
Doesn't fucking matter, does it? What I say goes! No questions asked!
I couldn't do it. But I'm not scared. Not anymore.
If you can't kill a fucking artist, what are you gonna do when I tell you to kill a fucking Archon?
I will. I'll kill Phidias.
Show him what happens to cowards. They get fucking burned!
Hand it to me.
Ha ha ha!
No! No!
More?
No. I'll go to Athens. I'll stake out the temple. I'll kill him.
Good. And don't waste my fucking time again! Fuck up
Strange.
like that again
I
and I'll
feel
draw
something.
blood!
Towards
Now
the
get
pyramid.
fuck out of here before
It's
I
covered
get
in shards like Alpinos. I could do something.
But if I reveal myself now, this will all be for nothing.
Ah, you had the last piece. Now it is ready. Every time I see it, it calls to me and sings of power. Does it call to you like it calls to me?
It does.
What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
No!
My great warrior hasn't even arrived yet. Gather yourself and hold your tongue, fool. Show respect for the bloodline.
Elpinor is dead. One of you is a traitor. The artifact will expose them. You! Everyone will be tested. You first. No. You. Go. You. Who are you? Go! You! Get up here!
you're alive.
There were people in the temple. I couldn't see their faces. Herotodos. They control all of the Greek world. Everything.
I see. It's worse than I thought.
There's more. They have a weapon.
What kind?
A soldier. Stronger and more ferocious than any I've ever seen. Herotodos. It's my brother.
We need to get to Athens.
Athens? We need to find my mother. My clothes. Spear.
Of course.
My spear! The Cult of Kosmos called my brother Diemos. He used an artifact to see my memories.
Kassandra, the man I serve. We must tell him what's happened before it's too late. You've heard the name Pericles before.
Pericles is the king of the free people of Athens.
King? Athens has no king. Pericles serves the people, not the other way around.
Serves the people. You're right. He's not much of a king.
Save your doubts. He is working to end this war. We all are. If there are forces colluding against him, he must be warned. We have to go.
To Athens? They're hunting my family. My mother. I have to find her.
You carry the blade of Leonidas. Act like it. If Pericles doesn't put an end to this war, we're all as good as dead. Including your mother.
Fuck your war. The cultists are exterminating my family.
You have a duty to the Greek world. We both do. Pericles must be warned.
She is my mother. What would you have me do?
If there is one place where we can find information about your mother, it is in Athens.
How?
Pericles surrounds himself with the brightest minds in Athens. Which is to say, anywhere. In Athens, you can fulfill your duty to your family. But before we can go, I need you to meet me at the Lion of Leonidas, at Thermopylae.
Leonidas? Why?
There's something I need to know. Something that may help us take down this cult and save your mother.
You've proven I can trust you, but let's make it quick, Herotodos. First, Thermopylae. Then we go to Athens. I'll make sure every single one of these cultists dies by my hands.
So, Diemos. This is Diemos.
The cult is nothing without me. Even the gods cower in my wake. Kneel or die.
So Diemos, it doesn't matter who you choose at the start of the game. The name Diemos will always be the same. It'll be, if you chose Alexios, Diemos will be Kassandra. So I said it at the beginning of the game. I really don't like.
Who needs democracy when Thrakmi rules the world?
I don't like the voice actor of Diemos, or, well, not Diemos, Alexios, because he sounds fucking stupid. Every single time he talks, it's just, like, annoying as shit to me. So,
Kosmos demands to know the secrets hiding in the hearts of men. So I simply cut them open.
Before I actually made the decision to buy this game, I looked at like the two of them talking, Kassandra and Alexios, and Alexios was fucking like terrible. I don't know who the fuck they chose as a voice actor, but it sounded fucking awful. So I just don't. I don't know. It's just really weird how they could have chosen such a bad voice actor.
Slaves understand you better when you carve your rules into the backs of their heads.
I spent 20 years at sea, only to realize the cult was my home.
Oh, this line, excuse me, this line of cultists, they're mostly all at sea. I know that this one is like the strongest ship battle in the game.
Chaos is our greatest strength.
The fight is only over when I am the last man left standing.
That's all we can unveil as of right now. Eventually we'll get more, but, you know. And now we got this new line. This is, each of these quests is to completely destroy, like, one of these. So if I were to kill everyone in this line, then I would finish that quest. So each of these quests is just that.
Path of betrayal. This is where that traitor snuck the Persian army past Sparta's defenses. Taking this path feels as if I'm betraying Sparta too.
I will follow Diemos to the underworld, and bring my hordes with us!
No! Out! Out! Shit! Smother it.
I've heard stories of Leonidas. I can't believe I'm finally seeing where history was made. Thermopylae. They say you can't walk this battlefield without getting blood on your toes. This is where Leonidas was laid to rest. I wish I had known him.
So at the beginning of the game, when I was like playing as Leonidas and doing the battle right over here, you remember this arena is the one where I fought that one like boss guy, and then we were running through here. Yeah, so this is that place. I'm gonna loot this place down here before I do the mission.
Close your eyes. You can hear them. Their final war cries. Before every last one of those brave Spartans perished. Their voices were silenced that day, but their story will be sung for an eternity.
You didn't bring me here to talk about dead Spartans. What's on your mind, Herotodos?
The Battle of Thermopylae still echoes in our hearts. But to stand here is to feel it in your bones.
There's nothing here but ghosts. My concerns are with the living.
Hold out your spear.
My spear? What for?
I need to know something.
Herotodos!
I'm fine. I'm fine. The stories are true. That is the spear of Leonidas. The hero's blade.
Where were Sparta's allies?
The Spartans weren't alone in facing Xerxes and his hordes. Many from across the Greek world were armed and ready to fight alongside Leonidas and his 300. But when the mighty king looked into their eyes and saw fear, he sent them home.
That sounds like madness, not bravery.
It was foretold by the Pythia that Sparta would lose either its freedom or its king to the Persians. Leonidas made his choice.
What happened to Leonidas after the battle?
Xerxes was famous for honoring warriors who fought valiantly against the Persians. But Leonidas infuriated him so much, he cut off his head and impaled it on a pike. A bloody battle ensued, and his remains were reclaimed by the Spartans and buried here. Now, however, he rests where he belongs.
In Sparta. What happened to the traitor, Ephialtes?
King Xerxes paid him well, but treachery breeds treachery. A contract was put on his head, and he died as he lived. A coward.
You knew this would happen.
I didn't know, but I did suspect. There is a place I'd convinced myself was a dream. Until now. A peculiar structure on the island of Andros. Mysterious shapes carved in stone. Like nothing I've ever seen.
You want to sail to Andros so you can show me shapes?
In my travels, I heard whispers of an ancient civilization. A people who came before. Your spear and that place are connected.
You mentioned a people that came before. Who were they?
They were not gods, but they lived far longer than any mortal, and were far more intelligent. I've seen carvings in caves, strange symbols that suggest it was this ancient civilization that created humankind, and provided them with fire.
But Zeus blamed Prometheus.
Yes. Well, perhaps his eagle has been feasting on the wrong liver.
The spear awakened to you, Herotodos. I trust you.
You understand. I will do everything in my power to help you find your mother. I promise. But first, we must sail to the island of Andros.
I'll meet you at my ship.
Welcome aboard the Adrestia, Herodotos. Will you be traveling with us?
Only for a short trip. I have business to attend to in Athens.
Herodotos is helping me find my mother.
Seeking help from the gods has put Herodotos on your path, just like they put you on mine. They work in ways beyond our comprehension, and all we can do is follow their lead.
You could be right. Herodotos and I share enemies too.
Like Elpinor?
He was part of a very powerful group called the Cult of Kosmos that controls the Greek world through the Oracle.
Control the Oracle? Impossible! Apollo would not allow that!
Now they're looking for my mother. I need to find her before they do.
And I believe they will hurt others who oppose their views along the way.
By Hermes! The Oracle lost to corruption, and now this cult? Do we know who leads them?
I don't know for sure, but I think it might be my brother.
Your brother? By Zeus, your life is complicated!
Tell me about it.
But don't you worry! This Cult of Kosmos now has 3 new enemies! And one of them fights like Athena and shits thunder like Zeus! We'll bring the wrath of the gods down upon them!
Is he always this positive?
Always. That's why I like him.
Poseidon, carry us to Athens!
First, we need to go to Andros.
To Andros, then! We're going to have to do some upgrades to my ship if we're sailing into war.
What do you mean?
Well, she's old, and perhaps not in the best condition.
You couldn't have said this before we set sail? Where in Poseidon's name are we going to get the supplies?
My father taught me that the sea takes, and we must do the same. Fortunately, there are plenty of pirate ships in these waters that we can board and take from.
What are we waiting for? Let's hunt some pirates!
Okay, so, in the cutscene, Herotodos was talking about, those who came before, and, I hate them, because I've said before that I hate Desmond. He's a fucking cunt. I don't like his story, like, at all, one fucking bit. It's really fucking boring, and I hated playing through it in any of the games that had it, and any modern day shit I hate as well, because it's just fucking boring, like I said. So the shit with Layla, in AC Origins and now this game is really boring to me. I don't like it at all, again, as like I said, because I don't care for the modern day story. It doesn't make sense, and I don't really care to have it make sense, but I don't want to watch it or sit through it, and I hate that it's unskippable. It's really fucking stupid. But those who came before in Assassin's Creed 2 and all the games with Ezio, he kept on meeting, like, it looked like a holograph, and it was like a woman. I forget her name. It was like Juno or something like that. He met a bunch of others, I think, but in those games, the one with Ezio, there was. I've completely lost my train of thought for a second. Basically, they're, like Herotodos said, they're not gods, but they're not human either. They're not aliens, but they came from Earth. But they live longer, and that was what the main point was. It was revealed in one of the Ezio games that Adam and Eve, like the actual biblical Adam and Eve, came from like their world, the ones who came before. And I find that kind of fucking bullshit, because that's just fucking stupid. That doesn't make sense to me, like I said before. At any part of the story doesn't make any sense. But basically they're just like gods, but not really. They'll be like gods to like humans, but they're not gods. They just live a really long time. Like, if you've ever seen Doctor Who, you can kind of imagine them like that, but they don't regenerate, and but they just live for an extremely fucking long time. So it's kind of like that. Like I was saying, I don't really like the story at all. Or the modern day shit, or the before day shit, whatever. I think it's just stupid, and I like playing Assassin's Creed games mainly because this game, and I wanted to play this game mainly because it's set in fucking Greece, and it was after the Battle of 300 and Spartans and the movie 300 and time periods. I love the movie 300, so this game was seemed like perfectly suited for me. So that's why I played this game. I didn't play it for any of the modern day shit. I didn't give a fuck about the modern day shit. It's boring as shit, and it's stupid as shit. It doesn't make any sense. And I'm hoping that one day Ubisoft will fucking realize that they just didn't know what the fuck they were doing, and finally fucking end all the modern day shit. Cause like, who plays Call of Duty for this story anymore? I used to, but now they just make like a story that's like one mission long, and then they just end it there because they ran out of ideas, and then they focus on the multiplayer. Like, that should. I don't want Ubisoft to be focusing on multiplayer because their multiplayer has always been fucking terrible. But I want them to focus on just making this story. Like, I would love it if this story was set in just in Kassandra's world, not in any of the modern day shit. And like the DLC, one of the DLCs is about I forget what it's called, but not the one about Atlantis, the other one. That one doesn't have literally any modern day shit. It's just about Kassandra, and that DLC is much slower than the other one, so I kind of prefer the Atlantis one either way. But still, it's cool that they've like made it so that it's only Kassandra. Hopefully, in later games, I don't know. I haven't played Valhalla, so I don't know anything about it. So hopefully in Valhalla, that they made it so that it's only the story they created for whoever character they're playing as. I don't know, but if they didn't, it makes me want to play the game less, because I don't want to play Assassin's Creed for modern day shit or some, excuse me, some stupid fucking story. So usually when you're piloting this ship, Barnabas sits right here, and then Herotodos, he takes a while to walk over here, but he'll slowly walk over here. So I'm gonna end the video here. If you liked it, leave a like and subscribe. Comment what you thought, let me know. See you next time.